Y'all like my little dress? I'm trying to be a little different. Yes. We have to be cultural competence. Anyway, my name is Makeba Williams, and I'm coming from beautiful, hot Atlanta, right? And I'm a vlogger, of course. And I know you read the title. Yes, you did. The title is, what is it? You know what it is. Come on, give it to me. Yes. You want to give me the title? Cook with me, salmon and vegetable bowl. So today I'm cooking, of course, some salmon, and I'm going to have all sorts of vegetables in my bowl. Yes, just delicious, grown and sexy. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Ow. Okay, so let's look at the ingredients. Let's put all this together. Let's put it all together. I have some fresh broccoli, some butternut. Yes, squash. Yes, some butternut. Some corn. Of course, I'm gonna fry that just a little bit, so it'll have that crisp to it, and add it in as I'm gonna bake everything. So I'm gonna eventually put it with all the other vegetables. Some Brussels sprouts, of course, some sweet peppers. Yes, of course, I'm gonna put some apple in it. You gotta have that. And I'm going to make me some crusties, honey, cornbread. Yes. Gonna be some white rice. All right, look at the beautiful flowers. If you want to see how I did this, please go check out my video. Of course. Yes, yes. So let's move right along. Some of the seasoning. Of course, I'm gonna use some olive oil and some butter here and there. And I don't want to bring the butter out. And it melt? No. And in terms of the crusties, of course, I'm going to use some butter and some pet milk, but I don't want to bring that out also. So I have some Mediterranean seasoning, some tropical peppers, some thyme, basil, and parsley. You gotta use it. It's a must, ladies and gentlemen, and Judy's, of course. Then, of course, I got me some salmon from Publix. I'm going to use me some red onions, white onions, garlic, lemon, orange, and of course some brown sugar. Yes, 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 yes. I'm so excited to make this bowl because here in Atlanta, bowls are kind of like popular. So I want to see how I can make it popular in my kitchen, honey. I want to make sure I can step up and make me a salmon and vegetable bowl. And typically when I get a bowl, you want to stick more on the salmon side. I don't do chicken too much. I love the salmon. Yes. So basically I'm going to let my salmon I'm going to let my salmon marinate. This is a very, very healthy bowl. You're getting all kind of nutrients inside of it. So due to the fact this is going to bake, it's going to shrink, so I'm not going to cut it very thin. you know, very small. I'm not going to cut it very small because it's going to shrink. So you just want enough, you know, just enough to put in the mixing bowl. So I'm going to let it marinate. And some red onion. And of course, some red onion. My favorite is red. I love red onion. Cut this, right? Nice lemon, and squeeze it inside the mixing bowl. Oh, it smells so good. Lemon to me smells so good. It's so refreshing, especially during the spring and the summer on a nice hot day. It's not just a southern thing, you know, people try to make it out to be. It's really not. Okay. Then you want to take all the seeds out. Now I've already cleaned my salmon. So you let that lemon, let it sit in that lemon. Really good. I like to use fresh lemon. Some people just purchase the lemon in the little containers, but I use lemon for everything. I mean, I clean with lemon, I drink lemonade. I mean, you name it, there's some lemon somewhere around. So we've added the pepper. Now we're gonna add some parsley. This is dry parsley. This is not fresh parsley. So you have dry. This is dry. You want to add some basil. That would be next. You want to use some thyme next. You want to use some basil. Yes. And last, Mediterranean season. Goes all the way around. How about that? Yes, a Mediterranean season. Okay, next you want to add in your red and white onions. Okay, I'm cutting up some garlic. Okay, so now we're going to put the garlic and the red sweet peppers in the mixing bowl as well. So far I've put brown sugar, the garlic, and I've put the sweet red peppers inside of the mixing bowl. And now I'm going to squeeze some juice in the mixing bowl, some orange, of course, some orange juice inside of the mixing bowl. And then the other half I will actually cut it up and put it in. But it's important that you taste your orange, because if it's hard, you don't need to use that orange. The orange should be sweet, okay? I'm letting you know right now, taste the orange. So let's go on and squeeze this in. I've done a taste and it tastes so freaking good. You want to squeeze the orange in. So now we can cut up the other half. Be gentle. Now you're going to still squeeze this in, but you want to cut it as much as possible. Because this is going to balance out the bowl. Remember, the bowl, the base is the rice. However, remember, the bowl has Brussels sprouts, corn, butternut squash, broccoli. Although those are vegetables, they're going to have a little bit of natural sweetness, right? So you don't really want to add any, you know. I was going to put some mango, but I have something coming, another video for that. But anyway, the orange will balance out, you know, those natural sweetness. It's going to take it up to another level, okay? So you just squeeze it. And then drop it in. Take this, squeeze it just a little bit, and drop it in. So now your mixing bowl is ready. All you have to do is just mix it nicely and slow, because we're talking about salmon. Okay, so now we're going to add some soy sauce. I like to add it at the end, just a little bit, not too much. Not too. Mix the salmon. Let all the good ingredients, like the red peppers, the red onion, the orange, the lemon, the sugar, the brown sugar, of course, the herbs, all mix in together. Really good. And I'm gonna let you see what this looks like and let it marinate for about 20 minutes or so. So now we can prepare, while this marinate, the vegetables. All right, let's continue. Okay, I'm about to cut up this broccoli. And also, before I put this in the oven, I have to fry the corn. We're going to mix it all up. We're going to mix it really good. So we have all the broccoli cut up. Next, we're going to add in the butternut squash. Now this is going to be all mixed in. And typically, this will last a couple of days. This is like, you know, some people do preps. I really don't prep anything. I just cook, and then I just go back in the refrigerator and just make me a bowl. So I don't necessarily do, you know, nut squash at its finest, butternut squash. I'm gonna add that in. Actually, looks like cheese almost. Okay. Okay, so you know, with your Brussels sprouts, you want to cut off that end. You don't want that end. And then look for a discoloration. Make sure you cut that off. You don't want to eat that, right? Okay, nice and clean. You want to keep it nice and clean. You want to eat healthy as much as you can. Okay, so this is my last Brussels sprout. Like I said, we're going to fry the corn. So next we're going to add in some onion, some bell peppers, some sweet peppers, and then of course some apple. Sprinkle around it. All right. Okay, I'm done cutting up the peppers as well as the apple. So I'm gonna actually sprinkle this on top, but there's a secret to this and I will share it with you in a moment. But now let's cut up some onions because we're gonna put some onions throughout. It's very good. Okay, so I'm gonna give you an update. I have my butternut squash, some Brussels sprouts, some broccoli. Of course, I'm going to sprinkle it with some onion, red apple, yellow and red and orange sweet peppers. Yes, but the secret is, and you heard it here first, okay? Because typically you would just season, you know, your vegetables with the typical parsley, basil, thyme, and all of that great stuff with a little bit of pepper. I get it. But I have something I want to share. Yes. Some honey barbecue sauce by the great sweet Baby Ray's. So basically what you're going to do, you're going to first take the Baby Ray's just a little bit, not much. You just want to kind of cover the broccoli, the Brussels sprouts. You kind of like put a little layer on it in the butternut squash with the sweet Baby Ray's, but not overdo it. Once you mix that, you know, put that doggone Baby Ray's on it, then you sprinkle all of this on top. So when you get ready to get your bowl, it's in sections because you're not going to mix this all together. No, we're not doing that, right? So let's get this Baby Ray's, and then we're going to, you know, pour that Baby Ray's on this just enough. Just enough, not overdo it, okay? You just want all those nice, delicious, they're gonna come at different times. You got a little bit of orange, a little bit of lemon, a little bit, oh, it's just so many different tastes just bursting in your mouth. Okay, so let me show you what I'm talking about. This is between us, all right? So you want to shake this Baby Ray's up really good. I keep Baby Ray's in. You know, people have different ways to make their bowls, but I like, you know, people say aesthetics, which is fine. I just use the word beautiful, pretty, you know, a little bit more feminine instead of saying aesthetics. To me, the word aesthetics is a little bit more masculine, although it's all about your creativity. So I like the word pretty, beautiful. So there's nothing wrong with aesthetics. It's just, it's more of a masculine. I'm a wordsmith, so words are very important to me. Okay, so let me show you the secret, ladies, gentlemen, and Judies. Okay, so you're just gonna pour just a little bit, like that. And then you're gonna take your beautiful fingers, and then you're just gonna mix it in naturally. Let all that nice season get on it, just like this. That's all, nothing special, right? You just want it to just a little bit get on the broccoli, but don't overdo it, okay? Don't overdo it, because then all you're gonna taste is the baby rays, which is nothing wrong with it, but you want to make sure you're getting your vegetables. You want to make sure. So you just want to cover it up. You can use a brush or you can use your hands. Since this is vegetables, I don't mind using my hands. Now when it comes to salmon and all of that, and fish and all of that, lobster, shrimp, scallops, I love, and chicken and beef and all of that, let's not play. I love to use gloves. But when it comes to vegetables, for some reason, I love using my hands, okay? So just, like I said, just enough. Don't overdo it. Okay, so now my vegetables are ready to bake. Now this is not about overcooking the vegetables, just to make them tender. So basically when one begins to create their bowl, they can pull from the broccoli, which have a mixture of sweet peppers and red and white onions as well. No, yes, red onions. I only did red onions. So, and then of course, if they pull from the butternut squash, same process, and then the Brussels sprouts. So it's like in 3 sections, but then I sprinkle on top some onions, some, of course, apples, and some sweet peppers. And before I sprinkle that, I mixed up some sweet baby rays. And if you notice, I didn't use a lot. You can barely see it, just enough. So now let's begin to put the salmon inside of the oven. And while that's cooking over the next 20 minutes or so, we're going to fry this corn. Okay, so my salmon is ready. Yes, it is. Seasoned really good. And of course, y'all know in the background, I always have BET Plus on lockdown. Yes, love to support. Danny hair is beautiful. Okay, let's put this in the oven for about 20 minutes. But in the meantime, we're going to fry this corn. So the bowl, the salmon and the vegetable bowl can have some, you have a choice to put in there some corn, some broccoli, butternut squash, some Brussels sprouts, you know, and then top it off with some salmon, baby, some salmon. You got to get that protein in there. That's what it's about. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to prep the corn. I'm going to fry it, actually. Yes, I am gonna fry this corn. And of course, I have, look at my flowers. They're just so beautiful. Oh, yes, yes, I love flowers. Let me tell you, ladies, gentlemen, and Judies, you just got to get it. It's a must. This is non-negotiable, okay? It's just like non-negotiable. It just brings so much peace, just so much peace. Anyway, okay, so I have my vegetables ready to go in the oven soon. I'm gonna make me some rice. And I thought about doing an unboxing today because I have a rice maker, but I said, no, because I have to get back on my computer and do some work. And I'm getting ready to make me some Krusty's honeycomb bread, honey. Doing it the southern way, all right? Okay, so I'm about to cut up. I already put my salmon inside of the oven and it's cooking, baking actually, and I'm going to cut up the corn and then begin to fry it and put just a little bit of butter as well as sugar, you know, just to balance it out. Okay. Okay, so my corn, I cut it up. Now I'm about to fry it. So I put some herbs in it, you know, parsley, thyme, basil, some pepper, tropical pepper, of course. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of brown sugar, and of course, and also I added some butter with my olive oil. Okay. Okay, my corn is almost done. You know, when you get a bowl, this is a choice. You know, you can add this to the vegetables. I always add just a little bit of corn. I think it's amazing. Okay, so my salmon is done. And, okay, my salmon is done, and my corn is good and fried. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, it's looking good. Ooh. So now I am about to prepare my I'm about to make the Krusteaz cornbread and then begin the rice. And also, my vegetables are currently in the oven. I want to talk about this measuring cup. I am so impressed because how it's designed, you can actually see the measures as it goes up. So not only they have it on the side, but they actually have it where it's on the inside, and it's like very convenient. Whoever created this, you did such an awesome job. Okay, my rice is almost done. My corn is good and fried. My salmon is ready. And I'm about to put the muffins in the oven. Yes, yes, yes. And my vegetables still baking. Yes, yes. Okay, I have finally finished cooking my vegetables. I have my fried corn, delicious. My salmon, seasoned really good. I'm just really impressed with this salmon and vegetable bowl. And this is the bowl that I will be using. Look how beautiful. Oh, gold. It's just gorgeous. Cornbread, Krusteaz. Yes, when you look at that cornbread, it looks good. And then, of course, I have some rice. So basically, I'm about to fix the bowl and let you all see what my bowl, my aesthetics look like. So I'm gonna fix this and let you all see how beautiful and delicious my salmon and vegetable bowl is. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so now I am finished. This is my salmon and vegetable bowl. I'm so excited, and you know what? I'm impressed with myself. You know, I'm just really impressed. Made me some delicious southern lemonade, of course. And I have some Krusteaz cornbread. Yes, look at that. So in terms of the salmon and the vegetable bowl, I have broccoli, butternut squash. I have some Brussels sprouts, and of course, sprinkles of apple, some sweet peppers, and some red onions, of course. And then I have my salmon on the top. This is going to be delicious. Yes, it is. I am so impressed with myself, honey. I cannot wait to dig into this bowl. And of course, I used a very beautiful china set. Well, this has been wonderful. My name is Makeba Williams, and I'm coming from beautiful Atlanta, and I'm a vlogger. And please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Yes.